Step on in, Nick.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
How's everyone's day going?
Okay,
What's so
good.
funny?
It's not day. It's actually
So this is episode
3:18 in the morning.
episode 3 of 3 a.m. slaughters.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. episode.
That's like
3.
the time that we started yesterday too, right?
We started, yeah.
We started around like 4 a.m.
We finished
Oh,
at like
God.
5.
Finished around
Are
5:30.
we like finishing each other's sentences or like continuing them?
Nah.
Kind of. We're playing ping pong.
It feels like that. Ping pong with our energies.
Ping pong all over again.
So, Marissa, let me
What?
ask you a question.
Okay, I'll give you an answer.
Out of all three of us, who is the fake psychic?
The fake psychic?
Yeah, out of us three.
Assuming that we're all psychic.
Me.
You're the fake psychic.
Yeah.
Why are you the fake psychic?
Because I just don't want to say y'all. Yeah.
What if I told
She took one for the team.
What if I told you that the fake psychic
It was you.
is sitting right next to you?
Oh, God. You fucked me up.
Which one would you pick?
Probably Felix.
Who's that?
Oh, my gosh.
See, if you said me, I would have gone booga gaga.
So you should have did that.
I was expecting it to. So what's good, guys? What are we gonna get into the podcast with today? What's the topics? Yeah,
I have a few things in mind, but I'm having a brain fart right now.
we need a fart sound effect.
This is close.
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this coronavirus. 'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
God.
no one's talking about this stuff, bro. Like, no one's talking about how coronavirus is like spreading and stuff. You know,
Do you think they really have
Spreading
a
pretty
cure for
fast.
it?
But how do you know it's
You
not
never
all
know.
lies?
the what?
How do you know that it's not all lies?
How do you know that it is lies?
What? Coronavirus?
I think you just reworded my question. Oh, how do I know that? I'm not saying it is a lie, but what if?
Coronavirus?
No, I know it's a virus. It's been around for a good minute, but
But people say that it's like
I heard it's like a new and
Population
improved
control.
coronavirus.
new and improved. The other one was
Okay.
working out.
Yeah, I heard that too, but
What
that's
was
like some
that?
conspiracy
It
shit.
sounds like aliens,
What was that?
About to get abducted.
That was just like a truck, right?
I guess.
There's no truck. No alien. It's a car.
Oh, my bad.
I think we're all seeing the same movie right now.
Yeah, we're all tuned in. Tune in if you were shooting.
If you were a movie, what genre of movie would you be?
I'd probably be
Romantic comedy.
Me too.
Yeah.
a rom-com.
Rom-com.
I'll be a psychological thriller.
Oh.
No, I would actually be like in an action movie.
An action movie?
Yeah.
Like this one?
Because I always wanted to. Stop. Like in
Oh.
Transformers.
Oh my god.
Like Transformers. You know the girl Megan Fox?
Oh yeah.
I always like, I was
Megan
like,
Fox
wow,
who?
You
should
want to
do
be
that
the
Megan
the
Fox
star
who?
girl, the fucking
Yeah.
main girl.
Wait,
that gets
Megan-
shit.
saved.
The action
Megan
one.
Fox
Though,
who?
like that. Oh wait, she doesn't know.
The
what?
fuck.
Megan Fox who?
Megan Fox.
Not you. Oh.
Yo, so how do you guys I always hate when I have to say jokes over because they're not as funny anymore. How do you guys
Like if
like,
somebody's
You gotta
like,
say
huh,
it
and then
right
you're
the
like-
first time.
yeah, because you ever seen The Office when like Pam, she always like doesn't let Michael's calls go through until the second one because he always says something dumb and then he's just like, oh, and he answers it right
Oh
the
yeah,
second time.
like he answers it like retarded.
I've
Yeah.
only seen like, I want to say like
You
2
ever finished The
episodes of that.
Office? What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never finished
you watch
it either, actually.
Superstore.
I love Superstore.
That's
Glenn
like-
is so funny.
That's like the
bruh.
flea market.
He's
Office.
hilarious.
The
He's
Walmart-
like this
the
straight
Walmart.
guy, but he's like gay.
Superstore is the Walmart.
There's a straight guy but gay.
Yeah, he's like this straight man. Like he's married and stuff, but he's like so gay. Like he's just like, he's funny.
That's what the show's about. Just,
No, I'm just telling you
like,
the main character,
That's like-
Glenn. I'm
what-
telling
what
you
is
the
this-
character
what is
that
that
I
What's
like.
Moonlight about?
Gay niggas.
Hey yo, Nick, what's Moonlight about?
Gay niggas.
Oh,
What is that?
well, now I'm gonna watch it.
I don't think
What
I
is that?
don't think I did the thing. I just added that for dramatic effect. You never seen Moonlight? What do you think it's about?
Moonlight?
Yeah.
Like vampires.
Whoa.
Andy.
Sorta.
It sounds like it.
Sorta.
What is it? Tell me.
Moonlight. What is it about, Philo?
Gay niggas.
Right? It's gay.
Oh.
niggas.
Oh, now I get it.
How do you feel about gay niggas?
What do you mean? How do I feel? I
Like,
love gay
in
niggas.
2020, how much of the amount that you can't be still allowed to feel on homosexuals and gay
Wait,
niggas?
what?
Wait, to
Would
what on
you
them? To
feel-
feel on them?
To feel like as much of a topic as it can be like spoken about. You know,
Wait,
you can't really talk about
say
it
that
too
over
much.
again? I'm sorry.
confused.
You can't talk about it too much or else people get offended.
Well, it just depends
or
on
just
how
don't
you're
say
saying it
offensive
to.
things,
Yeah.
I guess.
But people will always twist their words. And
Yeah,
No,
if you
but it
make your
just-
words easily twistable.
just
Yeah.
like you said to me, you're like, oh, he's hearing. You said, oh, he's hearing what he wants to hear.
Well,
When
some
did I say
people
that?
do hear what they want to hear, but that's why you have to.
Be clear.
Yeah.
Be like more than clear. Be fucking.
It all goes with tone and stuff too. Like you want to say something. out
Wanna
of
be a
tone.
star, don't ya?
You know what I
Right.
mean?
You gotta get that preset.
Right.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah,
The world,
fuck it,
man.
I forgot.
The world is ending.
It
2020,
is.
2020.
It is. The world is ending.
What'd you
This year?
All this stuff that's happened already this year.
Bro, Kobe, Pop Smoke. God hates us, bro.
Chill.
Yeah. Bitch, I'm a thought.
What do you think is like the best thing America ever made for its people?
For
America?
the citizens.
Like being in America, it means like, oh, it's great being here. Oh, I'm gonna love you guys. I'm gonna give this to you. Like it's
I
best
guess
thing.
welfare is pretty cool.
Did you stop the sound? It sounded like she stopped the sound.
I don't know. I didn't mean to. Chill.
Hey, look,
Hey,
look.
that reminds me of the day I was at the range.
Yeah, you had fun.
There's a range around here.
a range.
Yeah, right around the corner.
I want to
like
go.
5 minutes away.
You ever been shooting?
No.
You
I
ever been
mean,
shooting,
yeah,
boy?
I've shot like.
What kind of guns did you shoot? Do you remember? Do you recall?
These
Me?
guns. I've been shooting.
Oh, you've been to the range too, Marissa?
Oh my gosh, I thought you were talking to me this whole time.
Then
no,
why
I've
were you
never been.
answering?
I'm talking to everyone.
Me? Who are you
Oh
talking
Lord,
to?
both of you guys. Obviously, we're all here.
I
I'm
need
talking
to
to
be-
I
both
know,
of
but
need
you.
to
you're
be at the
eye
thing.
contacting him. So I'm
It
like,
don't
okay,
matter.
well,
It's because I gotta keep my mouth.
okay, I'm just
know what I
saying.
mean?
Okay,
So yeah, just fuck that question.
Gun range. No, I've never been to
Have
one.
you ever been a super axe throwing? Whatever it's called. Axe
a
throwing?
superstore?
Axe throwing axes.
Oh no,
Extreme axe throwing.
no.
You never been to that?
Never.
That sounds cool though.
That little
I
tomahawk.
feel
Seems-
like that'd be
it's-
something
it
to let a lot of
sounds-
anger out.
I feel like I would go there because I would want to take a picture there and put it on Instagram and put like a cool like, oh, I'm the shooter.
Aim for the stars.
You're a thrower. I'm a thrower. Got throwers in my squad.
Because I feel like it's more fun to shoot guns than to throw axes.
Yeah, it's just kind of scary because like whenever it pops off, like you don't. It's like
Yeah.
You don't pop.
you don't
smoke.
really. It's not like a little. Like
You can't
notice-
say pop without the smoke.
it's like pop, smoke.
Free smoke, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Remember that chick told you? I think she said free
I hope no
smoke,
one.
bitch.
I hope no one takes that offensive because I don't know I don't know any New York culture at all. You know, because
You pretty much got it down packed by just saying pop smoke.
B.
And rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Rest
Pop
in
Smoke.
peace, Pop Smoke.
Even though he took my girl one time.
Yeah.
He did.
Kind
Let's
of.
talk about that story.
Because girls be like, hey, well actually no, it was one girl, but all girls be like,
You're like, hey, you want to listen to my song? Like, ew, no, put on some pop smoke.
no, 'cause she was like, oh, I was like, hey, let's hang out, and she's this day, right? And she
I'm
was
too
like,
busy
Yeah,
listening
Going
to
to a
pop
Pop
smoke.
Smoke concert.
And then she was with
She was literally
she
with
him.
Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, she
on
was
his
really
lap and
with
shit, and I was just like,
Oh
nah.
my god.
She did. You know what's funny? I asked a certain someone. And I told her that story, and then she was like, oh, I would have done that too.
That probably hurt more than the first time
did
when
that
it
make you
actually
feel?
happened.
I know, right? Nah, I don't know. That was funny because I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell Felix.
I'm gonna tell Felix the story. I can't wait to see him. You get it. You get it.
Wait, what's there to get?
I don't know. It's just funny, and you didn't
I
laugh.
don't know.
So okay.
Bruh.
So, what was your favorite show on Adult Swim?
Oh, I loved Robot Chicken.
I hated it
Why?
because you liked it.
I loved
I'm just kidding. I liked it when I was legit and I didn't know anything about the world. And then I grew up and I was like, this is kind of whack.
I loved
I just always
Awesome
watched-
Show. Great job, Tim and Eric.
I don't like Awesome Show. I like Tom Goes to the Mayor.
Tom Goes to the Mayor.
That was the best.
It's all right.
I don't know none of these.
I watched more Oro a little
I
bit,
love more Oral. It's funny.
and Renegade Angel.
You already know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that shit'll traumatize you if you watch it in the wrong,
If you-
on the
yo,
wrong, on the
imagine
wrong
watching-
vibe.
Imagine this. Imagine a projector. Like, you have a TV, right? A big ass TV watching Xavier, and you have a projector, and on the projector is best gore.
Oh Lord!
And it's just scrolling through.
Yeah.
Just sitting down there.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, cause you don't know what. I guess you don't know what
No.
Renegade Angel is.
I don't know. nothing.
Xavier
Xavier
Renegade
Renegade.
Angel.
It's the best show ever.
It's fucking insane.
What is it on?
Cartoon Network.
Well,
was on
Adult
Adult
Swim. Really. But you could just YouTube it like anything else.
I'm just imagining myself watching this sober. I'm just like, damn, Nick, you wild.
Aren't you always sober?
I am sober.
Right now or just always?
Always.
All right. So
So that's
is your life like super boring or just a little bit boring?
Muy aburrido. I was boring like, I
You
don't
know
know.
Spanish? Un
Muy
poquito.
aburrido.
Cazadores. Cazadores. Burrito, sandwichito, Guatemala.
Did you say sandwichito?
Yo,
For a
so
sandwich,
I've been using
sandwichito.
Duolingo. Yo, I had a 367 day streak. And then I was just like, oh, I'm good. And then I woke up and it was gone, bro.
your
On
streak.
Duolingo.
Wait, with
Yeah,
who?
on Duolingo.
Oh.
Y'all don't use
familiar
Duolingo?
with that. I don't know what that is.
I downloaded it
That's
because
a
I needed
language
to learn
learning app.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15 minutes
I
on
think I have it.
Duolingo can teach you more than like 2 semesters or whatever in school.
I'm trying to learn Russian, so
Why you rushing to?
rushing around. I'm just rushing around
Oh, I need to lay down on a Russian.
on a
Or
rush
Russian.
room.
On a Russian.
Oh,
Russian.
Oh.
With a Russian.
I don't know.
Are you
I like
Russian?
Russian bitches. They're hot. They're sexy.
I love their accents and Ukrainians' accents. It's like
Yeah.
very strong. And
My favorite accent is American.
Americano.
okay.
I don't know. I never really cared for accents because I'd be
I
like,
love
what?
accents.
what? I don't know what they're saying.
I love it.
But what is it about accents that you love? Like I don't understand.
Just like it's so different than American accents. So it's like I get like mesmerized by hearing people talk to me when they have an accent.
like how you have a Carolina accent.
I don't have a North Carolina. I'm talking like
You
Like
talk.
a
You speak
foreign-
real country.
You say
like,
water.
no, I
Say,
don't.
give me
No,
the
I
water.
don't.
Go
I don't think
pass
I
me the
do.
Yeah,
water.
you do.
But okay, you know what my friend told me that she
What?
realizes that whenever I talk, I always like my last word is always like
It was
like
a ghost.
word always
Like real accented or just drag.
It doesn't. I don't.
Like
I don't
drag
talk
it?
like okay. So like, what do you like? The last words are like so like.
You
what do
sound like you
want?
come straight from Mississippi.
Oh my god! I don't. I don't have a country accent. I don't think so. I think it's like American.
It's minor. It's very minor, but it's there.
It's like some words that I say though can come off very country.
Say Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I don't
Kentucky.
even- I don't even know what I'm listening for.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of country words to say. Like, say varmint.
Varmint.
Yeah.
Varmint.
What is that?
You should know. You tell
Varmint.
me. A varmint.
Say,
save
say,
our- save
I'm
our-
hunting rabbits.
Save our varmint.
I'm hunting rabbits.
You're about to say I'm hunting
I'm
rabbits.
hunting rabbits.
It's rabbit hunting
Press your
season.
varmint. Press your varmint.
Oh man.
I don't, bro.
Yo, so what do you guys think about these videos? Caption like allegedly fucking saying that fucking Post Malone is losing his shit and showing him go
saw that.
like he's going crazy on stage. I feel like everyone's like, I don't think he's going crazy.
Well, everyone I tried to make a conversation with told me that, oh, he's been like that. He's just an actor. He's just
I would say that too. And if anything, he's just probably like fucking practicing his acting skills.
But what about like his like whole eyes rolling?
Wants
back
to get into
and
movies,
shit?
maybe.
You know what's funny? I saw this show or movie or whatever, and it had Post Malone in it, and I was like, that's Post Malone. That's not no character.
You saw what? A TV show?
Yeah, like, I don't remember what show it was, but it has
That
Post Malone
was in it.
Oh,
yeah, Post Malone was in it, and you know, I'm just like, because I have this weird thing about like, I don't like rappers becoming actors. Yeah, because it's like
I don't.
Are you saying that from like movies that you've seen with actors and it just didn't sit well with you?
The whole like
you're just speculating, or have you actually seen a rapper in a movie?
No, like the whole mindset of like, oh, I want to be a rapper so I can be an actor. Like, if you want to be an actor, go to acting school.
You think people really
do auditions? Don't be a rapper. To be
people really do that?
Yeah,
I think it kind of just
comes
comes along
rapper
with it.
so
like,
I could be an actor much easier.
Like listen, everyone says when they do interviews, they're like, oh, I want to do They're like, oh, do you have anything bigger than music that you want to do? And they're like, oh, I want to be in movies.
Save the whales.
They'll be like, most of them say, I want to be in movies. And it's like, you know.
But once they get famous from rapping, though, they're able to have bigger
it's true. It's true, but I feel like what you're saying, like, you find it stupid to use rapping as a stepping stone to become an actor.
Yeah.
To acting, but
the quickest way from point A to point B is a straight line. Like why do all these zigzags?
Yeah, but it would be cool to be a rapper / actor.
Hell yeah! But on there's like this one movie I'm trying to think.
Well, you know what? Come to think of it, that's the only way it'll work if you want that slash in between. Because imagine being an actor and then moving to rapping. No one's gonna fuck with that. They're gonna look at you weird, like
an actor going to rapping.
Yeah,
that's happened though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's happened, but it's always
Aaron Carter.
Corny. Okay, and who the fuck gives a fuck about Aaron Carter? Like,
he's an actor and then he became a rapper.
Okay, yes, I know, but who the like? It's whack. It's corny. It's why are you freezing up like that on me? Like,
because I'm seeing you in our clown's mask. When we did clowns.
Fucking performing in clown mask.
Remember when we were rappers? Well, remember when we were rapping and we did a show and then we like did we wore those clown masks. I still have them. It's funny because no girls ever asked me like, why do you have those clown masks? they're so like creepy.
In their head, they're probably so like, let me not even ask.
What?
Oh, for
real? You think so?
Yeah, because why not ask about something unless you're like consciously making the decision not to ask?
If you're at a guy's crib and he has some like questionable items in his like
what
possession, right? Like I don't
anything questionable.
Like clown mask.
Okay, but that could be like for Halloween.
But you would still ask? Would you still ask about it though, or you just look at it? Oh, it's
I
mask.
wouldn't.
What about like knives? What about like knives stuck in the walls?
Stuck in the walls.
Oh, what's that?
You should get the fuck out of there.
That's my knife wall.
Yeah.
That's where I put my knives.
You're a thrower, ain't you?
No, but like you see, like, cause you know, when you're in like someone else's room, you look around all the time because they're like doing shit. So you're just like looking around at their stuff, and then you're like,
yeah, of course.
I wonder, you know, like. Because, you know, like, when people know that people are coming over, they, like, usually clean them. Like, oh, I don't want this person to see this.
Yeah.
But if they don't have that time and you see some, like, weird shit, would you, like, bring it to their attention? Or would you just, like...
Like, hey, you got some weird shit in you.
How weird it is.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's room?
Boogers.
What? What did you say?
Boogers.
The weirdest thing, honestly, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anything.
A human corpse skin.
Human corpse. Shut up.
What's like okay, what's the weirdest, because you're thinking of like the weirdest thing in the world. What's the weirdest thing that you've seen?
It's the same question that's already standing.
No, because I understand where.
She's seen.
But I'm saying,
what's the weirdest thing you've seen?
She's thinking so hard.
Room.
She's thinking so hard because she's just thinking about a bunch of scary shit in the world.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking of like weird shit. I don't think I've seen anything.
All right, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in my room?
I'm saying that like I've been in your room.
Aside from all the women's clothing.
That's a fact.
And the bones.
In the bones.
Aside from the bones.
In your room, probably that that little, what is it? The little blade thingy.
Oh, a little wheel, the perforator.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in my room?
The clown mask.
No, I don't, nothing. I don't know. I've
Nothing.
only been there once.
Super,
so I don't kind of
Superstore.
remember.
Is that
I don't.
what we were watching? Ew, that show's so weird.
Did you really think it was weird? It's
I
so
just don't
funny.
like it.
We weren't like
It
paying
doesn't-
It's
attention
because
to
you
it.
have to start it
It
from the
doesn't
beginning.
tickle my
It's the
pickle.
kind of like show that you have to start from the beginning.
But we
in
did,
order to
and we still
fully
didn't like
get
it.
No, you didn't.
We did.
You did, but
We
y'all weren't
started-
really watching it. You were paying attention to it. It's something you have to really pay attention.
It's not watching right.
Put it on.
I need like a zapper to zap Felix every time I want to. So he goes,
I'm sorry, just like
there you go, bro. So let's talk about them Eagles. Go
what
Eagles.
the fuck? Yo, they canceled the NBA season.
No way.
At least there's like one last
Yeah.
Heat game
You
before
didn't
they
hear
did
about
that.
that?
No.
It's all over Instagram. I mean, that's my news.
Oh, I have been preoccupied. I haven't been on social media for the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah, what have you been doing? What you been up to?
Living life.
Living life.
Living life.
Like
What's
Larry.
living life?
You know, just chilling.
Chilling.
Living life is
I-
going through the motions, rolling with the punches,
Yeah, lots of fun.
smiling when it's called for, and crying,
Gling, gling, gling.
vice versa. And what? Doing what?
Gling, gling. Smiling. Smiling.
Ling 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 ling. So fucking Tom Hanks got the coronavirus.
No
And his
way.
wife.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Wow.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
bro.
That means anyone can get it.
Because he got it. Yo.
Now we need to be.
How much of the population do you think is going to decrease because of this coronavirus?
None, man. Well, yeah, obviously some, but I feel like it's not gonna be as fucking epic.
How many have
they're
decreased
saying.
already?
3,362.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question? What did you say?
How many the
people?
population has decreased?
Yeah.
How many people have died
From
because of it?
coronavirus.
No, the population decreased.
Both. It's the same. What are you talking
Not really,
about?
because then you
Yeah.
might have to speak in percentages.
If you think about it harder, then you'll probably find something that makes it not the same.
That's what I'm doing. But
But I don't really want to think that hard. I'm not trying to think that hard, so I'll just gonna not.
you said around 4,000 people have died so far
basically,
3,362.
3,000.
in a span of how much time? How
Oh.
long has it been?
They don't tell you that.
Coronavirus has only been here
So
for
far.
a couple months. Like 2.
No, it's been spreading for a couple months because it's been here for a while. It's a known virus. It's already a known virus.
It's just not as like.
They said you out of time, baby. it's the right time for the coronavirus. That's simply what it is.
Avalanche.
Hey, would you guys ever go skiing?
Yeah, I have.
I've been snow tubing.
Well, I went snowboarding and skiing, but I
Get
didn't
it?
either. I just
Get it?
chilled on the
Skiing.
mountain.
I don't
Bruh.
get it.
Like snow.
Snow skiing, yeah, that's what you're
Like
saying.
snow ski. You talking about cocaine? Is that what you're getting at, my guy?
He's like, yeah, I have.
Next topic. My mom might be watching.
Okay, wait. Have y'all been like skiing though, like snowboarding?
I want to, but I don't like the cold. I like sand duning.
I love the snow.
Yo, it's dope.
And the cold.
Snow no, I hate the cold, but I like snow tubing.
Have you ever seen snow?
Yeah. I'm from North
She's from
Carolina.
North Carolina.
I'm
I've
from
never-
North Carolina.
I've never seen snow a day in my life.
Really?
A day in the life of
You gotta live,
That's not
man. You gotta
seen
live
snow.
life.
That's crazy. Have you ever seen fall?
Falls.
Fall.
Fall? What do
Like
you
when
mean?
the,
Oh,
like
like a
trees,
real
the
fall?
leaves
No, we
fall.
don't have fall in Miami. I've never seen a real fall. Actually, in New York, I did. I saw.
My brain is like, Look for the fall jokes. Fall jokes. Look at something funny to say about fall. Oh yeah, fall. Like
It's
like
beautiful,
SpongeBob.
bruh. That's
When all those
my favorite.
when all those
season.
SpongeBob's people were running around his head. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Oh, that sounds like a door. Someone built the house. Oh, I just realized
Rough house.
I just
Rough
realized
house
they cut off.
tonight, yeah.
They cut it off. That's why I keep sounding like that because it's not super long. Like
No, I'm cutting it off.
oh, then no, you know, you would have cut it off yesterday.
Does it still have the same button? No,
That was a different preset entirely.
I forgot what it was.
So let's say it's 1932 and
The
you're
don't care.
in World War. Oh yeah, that's
Don't
right.
care.
Don't care.
Let's say you were in World War III, right? And I mean World War II. World War II.
World War and World War II.
Wario.
Would you have a picture of your sweetie in your
Your
gun?
sweetie.
In your wallet or in your gun?
I have pictures in my wallet right now.
Really?
Did you say?
I have my mom and my brother and my dog.
All my pictures are on Instagram. I have to have my phone.
No, I just got my mom, my brother, I don't have my dog in the fucking wallet. I don't know.
I don't have a wallet.
How many dogs do you have,
I have a
Philo?
purse.
We went over this.
I want to do a segment where it's like every single episode we're like, how many animals do you have?
Fucking pets you got? Well, I have less. I had much more once upon a time, but around 9 right now.
Imagine the people
9
keeping.
pets.
Imagine the people keeping up with this. Like, oh, I know the answer to that.
Right? Ding, 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 ding.
It's funny because we just recorded one episode. I'm already fans of the podcast. Like, I like listening to it.
Yeah, you're your own fan.
Yeah, because I like
Yeah, you
muted.
gotta be, man.
Because I made my own version where I like muted you guys and just like listen to me speak only.
That's cool.
You no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You put the hours in for
Why do you
that?
think it took so long to export? I've been working on it all morning.
You're
Did you really?
crazy.
Yeah, I love to hear myself.
So you're
talk.
talking like Ghost.
Just by yourself.
You're just answering questions
like,
that
so-
aren't there.
Yeah, I'm like, haha.
Asking questions of no answers.
Oh,
No, it's not. Don't.
Yo,
What? Can you really do that though? Like you
silly.
can mute
You're
us out?
silly.
Of course. The power of modern technology.
That's dope. So I guess you can't have a conversation by yourself.
I do it all the time. You're out of time, baby. So, you guys watch Family Guy, right?
Yes.
What was like your favorite
Not
like
anymore, but yeah.
What was your favorite like cutaways?
Cutaways.
Don't say mine,
Like
'cause
the
I
little
know-
flashbacks, you mean?
Yeah, like the ones that. Yeah. I mean,
What
you
are
just-
yours? I don't know yours. Why would I say yours if I don't know yours?
Tell me mine.
Because it's too easy. You're gonna be like, you wanna be a star, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh.
funny. That's a good one. But I'm just thinking. I don't even think I'm gonna come to a conclusion on that.
Really?
Yeah, I just fuck with it. I honestly,
Boring.
It's not like it is with like The Simpsons or
No.
Like-
Why?
The Simpsons doesn't really do that, do they? They don't really do the whole flashback cutaway scene shit.
My Name is Earl does.
My name is Earl.
Remember that show?
no.
Fucking, does American Dad do that? I know it's the same creators, but
They did it in the beginning, but then they're like, oh, this is too much like Family Guy, so they changed.
yeah, I really fuck with the alien on that
Roger.
show. Roger.
Roger.
Such a fucking bag of shit.
What's going
You guys ever play with Legos?
on?
Play with them.
Yeah. What was your favorite toy? Marissa, I feel like you never played toys.
Me,
My
I
favorite
used to
toy.
play Bratz dolls.
Brats.
Yeah, with my sister
Yo,
all the
look
time.
at this.
Like we would have like a book bag and it'd
Ow.
be full of Brat dolls.
Ow.
My favorite toy was I had this. It was almost life size because I was younger and smaller,
That's me.
but I had a big Pink Panther like figurine
Oh, that's why you want like Pink Panther.
yeah.
Is that a secret?
No, it's not. It's literally tatted on my skin. I have Pink Panther
you can wear
tatted
long
on my
pants. You
skin.
can wear jeans or long socks.
Yeah, but still, whatever.
I'll give whoever guess where it is from my description of just saying it. I'll give you free promo if you comment where the body part is. Like
You heard the man, people.
gave you
If you guys could
on
guess
him.
where the
On
Pink
him.
Panther is on my skin, then you get free promo.
Yes.
I don't even.
so that steak and shake was good, right?
Oh yeah.
Bruh,
I kind of want to get some.
I had 3 meals.
Yo, why you be eating so much?
Dude,
You had
I
3 meals
okay.
like yesterday.
So you remember whenever we had steak and shake?
Yeah.
Right, whenever we were going home, whenever he was taking me home, I got Burger King. And I got 2 croissants and a large tater
What's a Burger
tots.
King?
I was like at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was like 7. I was
And I
was
ate
hallucinating,
it
bro.
all of it, like crumbing down.
Jesus.
I was so tired. How did you eat that?
Like,
Nom,
I tore it up
nom,
though.
nom, nom.
I did. I don't know. I just get the munchies.
You get the
What was like the
munchies,
most you've
But
ever
then
eaten?
again, I
What was the
eat a
most
lot.
that you've ever eaten in a day? Like the
Okay,
most stuff.
so I had so like me and my like homeboy from like North Carolina. He's like this really big dude.
Ooh.
He's like this really big dude.
She's like, okay.
He was like he was like my best friend. Like he was like a brother, and he was like this big dude. Like he ate a lot, and we had a competition at the Chinese buffet who could eat the most, and whoever ate the most plates paid for the other person's meal. And I ate 5 plates, and he ate 4 of Chinese food buffet.
Yeah, you guys filling the plates up to the brim, like
Yeah, like we were
stacking
I mean,
shit.
yeah,
Did
of
your
course he was.
Did your shit come out green?
That's sick. Yo, I haven't been in a Chinese buffet in like a good minute.
Me neither.
Ooh, Golden
I
China.
tried.
Go to Golden China buffet in North
Did they
Carolina.
make your shit green?
Yeah, let's go to North Carolina
go
right away
try it.
tomorrow. Let's hit the road.
Sponsor me.
It's only like what, 16 hours away?
Oh, that's not.
No, it's 12.
12 on the road.
11.
11, 12. Let's do it, man. Just for Golden.
Golden China buffet.
China.
And you can have Zaxby's
Oh,
and
remember,
Dojo.
we went to a buffet in LA. Remember?
Yeah,
The buffet
I
in
forgot what
LA.
it was called. A Chinese buffet.
You
Or
had
was it
that-
This
Japanese?
is the best
Yeah, it
one.
It was
You
a
had-
Japanese buffet.
You had that allergic reaction.
Yeah, but to who knows what? Because I
Yeah.
had hella seafood. And I've never been the type to be allergic to seafood.
You didn't even just have seafood. You had like other stuff like
But
burgers.
yeah, but that shit, I definitely don't have an allergic of whatever the fuck, to an allergy to none of the other shit. It had to be the seafood plate that I made myself.
But then you ate it again and you were good.
Yeah. It was probably the squid.
Or maybe
I don't even know.
maybe the cook was just like scratching.
It was like some fucking primitive version of Corona.
Yeah. Oh, he's the.
I could have started the epidemic.
What is that? Patient zero.
Patient zero.
Can you imagine who patient zero for coronavirus is? Yo,
Fucking
so-
years ago, a rat in a fucking lab.
so look, would you like test pills and shit for like 600 grand? Like, do that?
600 grand. Fuck yes.
You'll
What?
test like shit will kill you? Cause like they do
Yeah.
like studies like how like
They do that.
those tolerance tests. Like, would you take a tolerance test to see how much pills you can take before you die?
That's like a suicide mission.
Yeah.
But,
I
like,
don't know.
for
With the way you're
Yeah.
saying
For
it.
600 grand.
I wouldn't be the first subjects. I'll probably be the second round of subjects where they're doing it, where they do have an idea of the pill.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah, I'll
Most of
take
the-
I'll
most
take
of the-
some pills for 600
Most of the
grand.
time, the expensive ones are tolerance because they don't want to see how much you can take until they kill you. And then
So what you're saying is we're gonna kill you and
But take
we're gonna
it,
pay you, but
not-
you're gonna be dead.
imagine you could like take 50 and you take 50 of those pills. Like,
Fuck are you doing? What is that?
pictures.
I don't know why I kept doing it.
Yo, so
I just took 2050.
as long as they know what they're doing, which I'm sure they are, because they're not fucking rookies out here trying to formulate drugs and shit, I'll do it. Because they have some idea and they're not going to kill me on purpose. They'll fucking have a big ass lawsuit on their hands. Hopefully they would.
But you signed releases and stuff.
Yeah, but still, they're not going to kill me on purpose. That's careless. You get me? They're not going to.
because it's like
I'm pretty sure I won't die.
It's pretty much like you signed up to die.
I couldn't do it.
To kill yourself.
Exactly. That's illegal. That's not what you can't do that. And they won't be paying
If
niggas
it's for the
fucking-
government, it doesn't matter if it's like legal.
In that case, they'll kidnap my ass and I won't be volunteering for it and getting paid. I would have nothing to say.
You'd have no choice.
Yeah, they have no choice. If they know they're gonna kill me, they're not gonna. But yeah, I would do it for 600 grand. I'll swallow
Honestly,
some pills.
I don't know. I wouldn't know until I was in that situation.
Because you don't know if you might get the placebo and you might be good. But then
Exactly,
you get
yeah.
But then you get the
real
one.
drug.
Imagine you just die, like you just take it and you're like,
They'll
That
bring you
wouldn't be
back to life.
good.
They'll resuscitate you.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right, then I'll sign up then.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do it. That's all I had to hear.
I was asking for like life advice before me in the.
That was like a real inquiry. Like you really wanted to know if
Next
you
week.
should do it or not.
Yeah, what
Are they paying you $600,000 or that was
Yeah, that's what it is. 600.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm signing up with you.
we'll get $12 million. Yo, did you see the thing on Twitter? I don't know. It was like-
1.2, you mean? You said $12 million. Shit.
Correction.
I'm swallowing all the pills. They could kill me too. Fuck it.
Damn. Yo, there's this a meme. It's like this guy said, "Oh, Canada." It was like some state or city, whatever. It's like they have 500. America has like $500 million. That means that we can give everyone $1 million in America each. And they're like, wait a minute, we're doing the math.
It's
Five-
5 people.
No, 500 people. Only 500 people can have $1 million. If in 500 million, not 500 million.
Wait.
I don't know
What?
what the moral of this was.
Say it again. No, bro. That,
Because there's like millions of people in America, but there 500 million, 500 million can only go into 1 million. Like 1 million can only get to 500 million 500 times. So it's like
No, 1 million can get. Oh yeah.
no,
What?
No.
1
5
million could
times.
go
Basically-
500 million times.
Basically-
Oh, I was doing it, but like 1 million, 2 million.
Basically, the
3
address-
million.
500 million times.
That's-
Wait, what?
basically
Hold
it's
on.
just them like making what we're talking about.
1 million though.
I don't know, something about 5 million getting to 500 million. 1 to 5 million.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
So there's
Oh yeah, they're just doing bad math, and everyone's like, "What the heck? What are you saying?"
yeah, you're right. But wait,
Whoa.
wait a minute.
This is such. Oop.
Million.
Yo, let's do a meme review.
Oh, a meme
What,
review?
what's your favorite meme today?
Today.
Today.
you seen any good
Oh
memes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't
did.
been on social media because I've been a little preoccupied.
Let's see. I have some funny ones.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Wow. Never mind.
Where do you guys keep your memes?
All right, so this is my favorite meme of the day. It's a bunch of dudes
You better come with your best meme.
throwing up gang signs and their pants are halfway down their fucking ass. And then on top it says fuck Rudy Gobert. And on the bottom it says all my homies hate Rudy Gobert.
Show it to the camera.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't get it.
I have to see the picture. Oh, you showed us this one yesterday.
No, the one I showed you yesterday was
Rudy
fuck you,
Gobert.
all
I
my
don't wanna
homies
see
hate
it.
you.
I don't get it.
Oh.
This one's fuck Rudy Gobert, all my homies hate Rudy Gobert. That's the guy who made the NBA get fucking canceled this season.
Because of coronavirus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It says featuring Gutta Gutta. Like, man.
What am I looking at? How's that a meme? What is it?
Talking to the mic. Let everyone know that you don't have a Twitter.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter.
You don't know what Bumbleclot means?
No, I do, but
Boom,
I'm saying
boom,
that's just a
clap.
picture.
Boombaclat.
Bumbleclot, boom boom clat. No, it's Bumbleclot.
What is that from?
All right, what does Bumbleclot mean?
It's like it's an expression. It says fucking like fuck or like.
You uncultured swine.
What do you mean Bumbleclot? It's like
Yo, that's so old on Twitter. You don't even know. You're funny.
Okay, my
what?
favorite meme
What is going on?
He
Stop
doesn't
being
know
a fucking
Twitter.
Twitter nerd. Fucking Twitter nerd.
I feel like bullying you.
Okay, listen.
I'm an SJW. You know what an SJW is?
Oh, what now?
SJW.
No, you have that. You said
No, I am that.
you are that. What is that?
Dun, 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 dun.
What is it first? And then I'll hit the horns.
You gotta you loosen them ears up, boy.
What the fuck is an SJW? And explain that fucking picture with just a caption on it.
Bumbleclat, that's this thing that's been on Twitter for like a couple of years now. Everyone knows.
Okay, explain the meme, dude.
Just
Like
kidding. I don't know why I'm being such a dick right now.
you're really not. You're being like real unfucking clear with your meme
Okay,
show
read
and
it.
tell.
Okay, look, Bumbleclat basically means it's like, oh, like caption this, right? So someone says like a funny thing, and then like,
Bumbleclot, that means caption this.
yeah,
It's some dumb Twitter shit. You guys warp everything.
no,
known
but
to man.
it's like a culture. That's why it's funny because it's like the culture.
Okay.
It's not about like what it. It's like you gotta know. And if you don't know, then you're judged.
Okay, look at mine.
So where's the real caption to the meme?
Boom! It's featuring gutta gutta. That's
just,
what.
All right, so
it's
just
putting that
basically
in.
ignore the bumbleclot. Just look at the
Okay,
picture.
thank you. Fuck the bumbleclot. That don't even make sense.
So this is just featuring gutta gutta.
Okay, that's funny. He's taking the headphones off. All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, mine is.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Bumbleclot.
My meme
Bumbleclot.
is a man.
Wait, it's either bumbleclot because there's a lot. There's a couple.
All right, we're done with the bumbleclot.
No, there's
Twitter.
bumbleclot and then
what's
there's
your meme?
I only seen that on Instagram.
And then it's skull pot. You don't have a Twitter either.
I do, but I don't get on it.
You don't get
I
on
never
Twitter.
get on
What's
it.
right? What's up with you?
Fuck Twitter. No
I love
one-
Twitter. Twitter is the best. I feel like
My sister tells me that because she gets a lot of funny ass memes from there.
because it's funny because Twitter is before all the everything else.
I want to see the last thing I tweeted.
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah, I know.
But it's not about tweeting because everyone's like, oh, what do I gotta tweet about? You don't tweet. You just go on there and look at memes fast. Like
I used to be on Twitter.
But then you didn't make one. Now I can't send you funny stuff.
You still
Like the
could
real-
just send
Like
it.
the real funny stuff. Like the real funny stuff that I want to send you.
You got
because-
this little feature on your phone, and you could screen shot or screen record if it's a video and save
No,
it.
I don't think so.
What's
That's
your meme, Marissa?
Spoken like a true non-Twitter user.
Oh, my meme. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Like a true mom? No, I don't think so.
It's a man that was arrested.
Oh, look. Are you busy? Her. Are you busy?
What's your meme? What's your meme?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The meme is interrupting Marissa.
It's a man arrested after trying to fight a family because someone ate his pork chop.
What's the picture?
It's just funny to me. Just
That's like
think
the
about
Florida
that.
man memes. Florida
think
man
about
arrested
it.
after trying to fight. Let me see.
Someone's
Let me
trying to
read
fight
it.
the
Let me
family
read it.
member because he ate his pork
Like,
chop.
It's crazy.
family because someone ate his pork chop. I'm not
That's
gonna
so
say
funny.
he was right.
Did the family survive?
I'm not gonna say he was right or wrong. All I'm saying is I
Like,
understand.
Are
It's
you
not that funny. That's weak.
Are you?
So is the bumbleclot one.
That's funny to me.
Are you busy? Him. For you, I'm never too busy, my love.
That's a good
Let me
one.
see. He's shooting.
And that was show and tell meme
Wait, I got
edition
some more
segment.
memes. When it's day 3 of being quarantined with your girl and you all out of wows and damn, that's crazy. That's gonna happen.
That's the Marissa responses.
That's gonna happen to us.
Wow.
She's gonna be like, "Are you guys?"
Oh,
listening?
that's crazy.
No, she's gonna know that we're
Wow.
listening because we ran out of responses. So we're just gonna be like,
And I'm just sitting here.
she's just keep talking. We're just paying attention. Hey, so when it comes to paying attention to girls, how important is that, Marissa?
Very.
You are the floor.
Depends who the girl is, but yeah, Marissa, take the you know.
I would say it's very important.
To you as a girl,
Yeah. But it also depends on who I'm around too, like the person that I'm around.
Closer
what I
to the
mean?
mic, please.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, closer to
Like the
mic.
person that I'm
Get
around.
closer to the mic.
That's what it would like depend on. Oh my gosh. Y'all can never take me seriously.
Wait, say the last part again.
I forgot.
That's what
I
you say.
forgot too.
That's what you
like,
say.
I don't even remember what we were
just
talking
finished
about.
saying it.
That's what you say when you don't want them to know that you're not listening. So you're like, wait, just say the last part again because that's what you really need. You didn't hear anything. You're just like, wait, say the last part.
I don't even remember what I said.
Has guys ever said that? Wait, just say the last part.
What part was it? What did I say?
No, you're supposed to say that so that I can jump off of it.
What? All right.
Wait, I just gave out the sauce. No, I can't use that.
I don't think you gave out any sauce. You ain't spilling nothing.
It's for that tea.
All right, spill the tea, Marissa. When you're in a relationship you really just be making shit up to start arguments?
No.
Do girls really be on that, or like you guys really feel like you guys have like a point?
I feel like girls always have a point, but guys are stubborn. So they try to be.
So you guys don't make shit up to just be mad at something?
Yeah, I feel like guys just be chilling, and then girls just like be like, oh, what can I get mad at him?
Exactly.
Just ruin
Because
his
all right, so
chilling.
like
I guess we can
see
be very petty sometimes.
That's not petty. It's just like
No,
how
it's
can I-
petty
how
because
can I
then it
ruin
leads
someone's,
to an
like, mood?
argument. That
yeah,
leads to an
he
argument.
looking too
Be-
happy today. Let me ruin that.
For real, bro.
Nah. Okay.
Because
that's
honestly,
like
I see it. It always seems like, okay, there's an issue, girl addresses issue, guy changes issue, and then lo and behold, there's another issue to be addressed, and it just never ends. So, even the guy changes every single thing, just continues.
Because women are never satisfied.
It
A
just-
new issue pops up.
It just depends on.
You guys
I guess
just always
the trust
thinking,
that you have
cooking
with
up,
him.
cooking up new issues.
No, because like if you trust a person, then it's like you won't have to come up with all these questions because it's all in your head at the end of the day. It's all in the girl's head. Like,
Yeah, but what about women's intuition?
You guys are all in my head. I don't even think this is real right now.
I don't even think this is real. Are we alive?
Shit.
You really have me
wow.
on a mind vortex right now.
Yeah, just fucking your mind.
It's like more like a
Vortex.
Cindy vortex.
Cindy, that sounds like a porn star.
Hey, let's play that game that I was telling you guys, like the A for whatever.
A for apple.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Okay, go.
Well, wait, what should be a good topic? Roller coaster ride.
No.
I don't know a single one.
Just do an animal.
Animal. Okay.
Animals.
Ant.
Baboon.
Cat.
Dog.
Elephant.
Oh, what's next?
F.
Felix the cat.
Felix the cat.
G. Go.
G unit. Giraffe.
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 Nick giraffe.
Horse.
G.
I-
Igloo.
Insect.
Icklid.
Oh, that's I want to use that one next.
Icklid.
J.
What is that?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Jack.
It's a kind of ant.
Jackass.
Wait, I need an animal
my
with
gosh,
an
we're
eye.
not
Can I
doing
do fauna, flora, and
You
fauna?
already said yours. It
Or
was
say
wrong.
I don't even know what an
insect.
icklid is though,
Like-
and I think that's an E.
Go.
J. H-I-J-K. What am I at?
K.
HIV.
Your K.
J-K.
Your
Kangaroo.
J.
Kangaroo.
L. Fucking. This is hard.
Lipids.
Leopard.
Leopard.
Lion.
She's been waiting, just like they can say leopard.
A lime.
Say leopard.
Lime.
My snatches. Okay. L-M.
Mongoose.
And
oh.
what starts with an N?
Are you gonna say it?
No.
Are you gonna ruin your career?
What animal starts with an N?
Oh shit! I think you should say it, man.
What is it?
Naggers. That the answer
Oh,
is
let's look at the
naggers.
board, and no, it's not naggers.
It's ninjas.
All right, let's just
I'm
skip
really
that.
trying to
Let's
think
go
of
to the
something. But can you think of something that starts with an
octopi.
N?
Newts.
Nudes. It's
An
like a lizard.
N.
In case you didn't know.
What did you think we were saying?
A fucking
Q.
Naked mole rat.
naked mole rat.
Naked mole
You
That would
rat.
gotta go
actually,
naked,
that would
didn't
actually go
you?
under rat because it's a rat that's a mole.
No, but
which
at
means
the
it's on
beginning
ground
of
and
it is
naked.
called a
So
naked
it's
mole
actually a
rat.
rat.
If
So
you were
it's-
to
that's-
search
Getting
it,
real
It's an
technical
R.
over here.
if you were to search it,
I
those
said
are
octopi.
the-
Because those are just adjectives describing the rat.
Look up naked mole rat and then look up rat.
Yeah, but the name.
And then look up mole rat.
Like there's different species of leopards, but you said leopard. Stop it.
Oh.
Like there's different species of leopard, but you said leopard. There's different species of elephants, but you say elephant.
leopard.
So when you say naked mole rat, it's a rat,
Naked
but it's
mole
just
rat.
mole and it's naked. so it's actually just rat.
But that's an actual.
Yo, spell naked mole rat.
10.
9.
There's no 10 in
8.
naked mole rat.
I'm counting.
Or 9.
Or I'm counting.
Okay, and O. Go with O, Felix.
I said it. Octopi.
Preoccupied.
That was lit. I enjoyed that.
I'm actually thinking of
That was
my
real
animal.
fucking cool.
Imagine the thing's recording right now.
Octopi, yo.
I've been wanting to go up and check the camera for the longest time.
Yo, did you ever hit record?
I don't know. Let me check.
Watch him not have.
Lord. Dude, you're gonna have to animate this one. That'll be perfect though. Cause then now we have a reason to animate it.
It says that?
No.
Oh.
It says that about this preoccupied.
Has it been recording?
Nah. I just pressed right now.
Perfect.
No, you didn't.
So, how was the longest that someone ever looked at your ID? Like, how long was the longest?
Shit.
Like 15 seconds.
15.
I don't know, man. I think I've ever been in that situation, counting and checking the clock.
When people like at a club or like going at a bar or something, or like
Like
just,
look at it,
random
look
stuff.
at you, look back at it,
Yeah,
look back at
yeah.
you.
And just
I
like
don't
look
think
at
that's
Oh.
already happened to me type shit.
I mean, not. I mean, they like observed it, but not like.
But like the longest that someone's ever looked, because mine is like
But
probably
kind of
like
thought that it was like a fake ID.
almost
like,
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then with me with a full beard, full grown man body, and then everyone lying, all 18 people in line are like, does he not look 18? I was just because I was buying cigarettes for my boss, and that was when they changed the ID to like 21 to like 18 or whatever. No,
yeah,
it wasn't
it's
even
21 now, the age
Yeah.
to
It was-
buy tobacco.
It wasn't even. I'm like I was 24, and then you have to be 18, and it's like I don't look 18.
Damn, you're old. You're 24.
I mean, I just went through a quarter life crisis. Actually,
20. I'm only 22.
I'm going through. Oh yeah,
Shut up.
she's like 15.
What?
She's like 15.
You're like 14.
13, chill.
Yo, 13.
If you can
my
fit
bad.
in the whole chair, you're
Might
less
get
than 14.
I could sit in that chair while she's in there like that. That's how much room is left.
Right.
I am lit.
Yo, imagine like pods.
I'm just scared.
A little apartment.
snacks.
The tables, the legs are walking. Yo,
car-
we can build it.
A
And you can roll it too. We can put, like,
compartmental
wheels on
apartment.
it. So I get if I want
No,
to.
no wheels, just walks.
Okay.
It just because
No, you're gonna be fixed to the ground. You're gonna be in an apartment. You
So
have
it's
to
just
park
like
your
there's
car
like a little
outside.
door that I. Wait, what?
Then you have a tiny little door.
You know what's funny?
Your
I thi-
library.
I think it's funny how like like most things in the world isn't it funny how like most things in the world just like stay the same, like everything in your life is just always the same, right? Like tables is always tables, and like walls are always walls and stuff. So like imagine like
You
those,
mean like
those,
how they are stanced?
yeah, like these things aren't like technological advances, but it's like they had these in medieval times. Like this is what they did in medieval
Or like
times.
things that are just perfect in the way we design them, that they
Yeah,
don't have to
that-
change with the times. I get
Yeah.
you. Like a table doesn't ever have to change.
But imagine like all the technological advances, like because everything in our regular lives, every day, day to day, is like more, like
Yeah.
like chill, calm. Like everything
Yeah.
is the same as it was in 1800s. But then like in the background of that same setting, there's like millions of like nano robots or shit, like just like crazy sci-fi stuff going on.
Yeah.
Since it is 2020, it's like
Yeah.
the mass majority of people use like non-technological, like
I don't understand what you're asking, honestly.
no, I'm just saying, like I'm making an observation. It's like
Oh.
the mass majority of people are like using non-super crazy technology. But,
Oh
like,
yeah,
a
definitely.
little bit of people are using like the crazy, and
Oh
it's like
yeah.
they might be in like other worlds or
Like
whatever. Like,
foreign,
yeah, like or like they might be around us, but like it's stealth. I don't know, bro.
but it's still there. Like, is that what you're saying? Like,
Like-
it's
like-
made in general.
Like it's 2020, so it's like a bunch of crazy shit has been invented. But
like
it's
they
like
have
we
a
s-
flying car.
We still like sit in chairs that are made of stuff that there was made in the 70s and 80s, and tables.
You think we got holographic chairs or like holographic tables where shit could just float
probably.
on a hologram?
Somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah.
You think we'll get there where like all our furniture will just be fucking holograms, but you could still like rest things on it?
Well, for that answer, you got to look behind it. Like, what is furniture? What is the point of furniture? Like, why does that
Like
belong in a
centerpieces
house?
and
Like,
to also like hold things.
but why do you even put furniture in the house in the first place?
Just so you feel like you have things and that you have a place that's yours full of your shit that you've collected and hoarded. I don't know why people have things
Damn,
or
that makes
why
sense.
people have furniture, just to make them feel like they have something where they have things.
To make it their own.
I don't know. We like to feel
Because
like we
everybody's
have,
house
you
is
know.
different. You know what I'm saying? Like your house probably looks different than Felix's. Felix's looks
Yeah,
different
but
than mine.
furniture is furniture. So
But you're making it seem how you are.
you are.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You gotta talk closer to the mic.
Yeah, you really do.
Sorry. I'm just like.
There you go.
Do you know what I
You're
mean?
gonna get
Yeah.
reprimanded.
Marissa, you need a new name.
Yeah.
We were just talking about.
Marisol.
And I don't know who the
Marisol.
hell y'all keep talking about saying Felix is, Felix that. I don't
Right.
know who that is.
Well, we don't know what to call you. You have so many names.
What's your name?
It's only Mr. Nobody, aka Don't Trust This Man, aka Daddy Third, aka Philo. Come on now.
AK 30
You
damn.
could just call me
30
AKA
Dan.
because that's basically
I'm the real
AKA.
30 damn.
AKA
AKA
or AKA.
academics.
Nah, academics.
Academia, my hero.
Call me Logitech,
You should watch that.
Logitech.
You should watch My Hero Academia next.
What?
What's
say,
that?
It's
Is
a
it
terrible show.
anime?
It's horrible.
It's anime.
Say it
Yeah.
again. Academia.
My Hero Academia.
My hero.
It's really Academia.
Academia.
not-
What's that on Netflix?
Academia.
Nah, it's on
Hulu?
Hulu. Yeah,
It's an anime?
yeah. You don't watch anime, right?
No.
You just like Dragon Ball Z and Foster's Home for Imaginary
Nope.
Friends.
I never even watched that growing up.
You ever watched Foster's Home?
No.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Not really. Never
No.
really, got into that.
I'd have to see like a picture of it. I'm very visual.
Like with Blue and Wilfredo.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know how to see. What was that on?
Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Hey, what did you guys ever do for hurricane season?
Boomerang.
Like, what did you guys do for the hurricane?
This is the
Which
first
one?
hurricane I've ever been in.
All of them. Like, do you remember your hurricane
Oh
memory?
yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. What about it?
You've never seen Foster's
nah, I
Home
ain't
for
gay.
Imaginary Friends?
But I never watched it like that. I just remember the blue character.
Blue, yeah.
Is that his name?
What was your childhood? Stop pressing that button. I didn't even want the. I was gonna tell you, take that shit away.
Which one?
No, the buttons because they make sense so much.
Listen. So yeah, what was your favorite cartoon?
You know what's crazy?
Aside from SpongeBob.
You know what's crazy? Oh, I forgot to tell you that. That was.
What?
Oh, it was about someone.
Some.
No.
Hopefully it don't come out.
No.
What is it?
No, I can't say it.
No.
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 You have to.
No.
You're already
Oh,
there.
man.
Oh wait,
Man,
okay.
oh, man.
I wanted to do another one of those game things that we was doing.
Okay.
Go ahead, set it off.
Let's do
Set it off.
you get two more.
All right.
You get two more.
You're on some dad shit.
Yo, imagine I become a dad, bro. Wouldn't that be
Yo,
crazy?
That was funny. That day I asked you, I was like, yo, so when are you having kids? Like, you having kids anytime soon? And you look at me with like a serious face. Let me just not even finish.
And then what
it.
happened?
Nah,
I don't
you
remember.
said some funny shit. You don't remember that?
No, is it about someone?
I was hoping that you could finish it for me because only you could say it the way you said it. I was just like, yo,
where were we? I don't remember.
we're fucking with Frederick, my Frenchie bulldog,
Okay.
outside.
Tell me
you
what.
had just dropped off the tattoo gear.
Okay, so it was recent.
Just fuck
What?
it. It's a lost cause.
It's just so funny
It's a
hearing you
lost
trying to even
cause.
think about it. Like you're like, okay, wait, just give me a second.
Wait, what
Where
did,
was the moon positioned?
He's like, let me think about
Where
it.
was?
what did you say I said again? I don't remember.
I said, yo, when are you gonna have kids? Like, you gonna have kids anytime soon? And then you look at me and you're like,
You're out of town, baby.
nah, that wasn't it.
Y'all see, everyone sees this, right?
Sees what? The finger?
Everybody gets one.
What?
That's from Family Guy when Spider-Man saves his life. He's like, thanks, Spider. All right. Take his hand and hold it or something. Stop doing
He's
that.
not gonna listen to me.
Stop
You
doing
wanna
that.
hold my hand?
Yo, can you stop doing
Marissa
that?
be getting real horny sometimes.
Yo.
She be talking wild.
Hey, for real, can you stop doing that, please?
Nah, yeah, definitely. You getting all sensitive Sally over here.
Because it makes me forget what I'm gonna say. Because you keep pressing me 100 times, I'm thinking of what I'm gonna say. I'm thinking, stop bullying me. Stop bullying me.
Yo, shut up.
Yo.
Everybody just be quiet.
All right, let's settle down.
Because every time you do that, I lose my train of thought. I'm like,
all right, let's start fresh with a brand new horn.
No.
Clean slate.
Where you going, Nick?
Damn.
Bye.
Nick's gonna go on a walk. Nick Torius.
Remember,
Victorious.
they have cameras out here.
Oh shit. Get back here, man. Sit down.
What?
Plan it. All right, bye. So remember, you guys could submit questions. We'll answer them here on the show. And we're going to be posting questions so you guys could answer, and then we'll read your answers on the show. And soon we'll set it up where you guys could call in while we're having the show.
And if you send the answers behind the deadline, then you just out of time, baby.
And you get a bad grade. We're gonna be handing out grades as well.
Right.
We're the teachers right now. We're schooling. We're gonna be dropping some knowledge.
We need to put in one of those buttons. You out of time, baby.
You gotta do the recording.
No.
No.
Stop it. Don't do
Look
it.
at his finger. He's like,
For real. You
All
keep
right,
doing
no,
it.
I
don't
know.
want
I'm
you
not
to do it
gonna.
anymore.
Okay, relax, my guy.
You keep doing it.
All right.
Because I know you're gonna. I'm telling you,
I'll
you're
stop.
gonna do it
Keep
again.
doing it.
Whatever, bro.
All right, man.
Yo, so who's your favorite Adventure Time character? 'Cause mine is BMO.
I like BMO. And since you brought it up
Really?
the other day, I've really fucked with Lumpy Space Ghost Princess.
I just got a Lumpy Space Princess tattoo. Actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say Lumpy Space Ghost
Yeah.
perp.
I got it recently. The lines are very good, and it came out. It was a really good tattoo. It came out really
And
well.
fucking
You did it yourself?
and fucking
No,
lemon grab.
Someone did it for me, and it came out really good.
Someone who did it. I thought I was your tattoo artist.
Oh,
So who was it? Let's talk about the person, the mystery person who tattooed.
oh no, it's just a random mystery person.
it's just a random.
They didn't got
person
Instagram, but
Alright.
they just know their way around the line.
I'm just gonna make the noises myself.
Because I have to do that, so you have to do the same thing too. Equality.
Quality.
So Marissa, have you ever been to a gender neutral bathroom?
No.
Would you like to go?
I mean,
You gonna take her on a date to a gender neutral bathroom?
let's go.
What you guys gonna do? Drink the soap and shit?
Take pictures. Or whatever.
Eat the toilet paper, drink the soap.
I know. Where's the craziest place you go on a date?
That you
I'm
can't
out of
go
this
on a date,
question.
or where you have been on a
You've
date.
been on a date.
Well, nothing crazy. Just maybe a club. I don't know.
You out of time, baby.
I don't know. Nothing
You
crazy.
know I wanted to. I just feel like I use it too much.
Yo, you go on dates often, Marissa?
I do not. That's why it's kind
No.
of hard for me.
Are you
to
dating
answer
right now?
that.
Am I like
No.
awkwardly third with
Oh.
you?
Whoa there.
Whoa.
Wait a
Calm
minute.
down.
Y'all ever been?
So
through
you're
one
not
of those?
dating at the moment?
No, I'm not.
What about you? What about you, Nick? Are you dating? You out of time, baby. Yo, so like, if you could imagine the worst date in your head, based off of bad dates that you've been on, like just create a Frankenstein of bad date
That's crazy.
in your head, Marissa, and then
That's
like,
so crazy.
Spill it.
We have the same
So a
minds
bad
because I asked
date?
that same thing
Yeah.
today, bro.
Oh,
I asked
yeah.
to someone today, and it's
So
crazy.
just build a monster with all the
When I-
bad dates you
when I
had.
asked
A
the
monster of bad
I
dates.
asked the opposite. I asked like.
Okay,
the
Nick, go
perfect-
first.
I'm
Anytime.
sorry. It's just like I'm just like
So excited.
I
so
know.
excited.
It's just so funny because why are you asking this? Because I asked the same exact question this morning to
Oh
someone
yeah.
else.
Because I'm
But-
in your head, man.
Whoa.
It's a-
I'm tuned in, bro.
I'm sorry. Here, tell her it again. I'm gonna be
No, you're answering it.
No. I don't remember.
He was just making a comment, really. He
Yeah, I
wasn't
was-
trying to answer.
It's just because it was
okay.
crazy.
No, I'm just saying.
I was just
so
like
you
so
answer.
perplexed and shocked. Shocked.
Perplexed.
So I would say
Purple
probably
legs.
a worst date would
Purple
be
X. Purple X.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
going
Or are you talking?
to-
Do, 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 do,
Wait, let's let her talk.
No, I'm really trying to think.
Oh,
That's
for-
helping.
Oh, okay. I thought we were
I
interrupting.
don't know. What would be a bad day for y'all?
Shit, a bad
What would be a
date.
would,
Brunch,
the worst
I don't
date
even
you
know
could
what
do
I don't
would
even
take
know what a
somebody to
good date
brunch on
goes
the
like.
beach.
brunch
Brunch on the beach.
at a Mexican restaurant.
Is that a bad date? For real? So I know not
No,
to
I'm
ever
just
do
kidding.
that. But I don't go on much dates. I don't
That's where I went with Nick.
brunch on the beach. Is a place was called that?
No, it was a
Or-
Mexican.
No,
it was a
we
Mexican
went-
restaurant.
And then you
on
took the
beach.
food and you put it on the beach.
No, it was
No,
like
no, it
off
was-
of the boardwalk.
Yeah, it was like.
Oh,
It was really nice
And it was
restaurant.
Mexicana.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I felt like it was in like Scarface.
You did
or
that on
one of those movies.
purpose?
No.
I chose it.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, okay.
It's funny 'cause-
I'm gonna
'Cause
take
he
you to
didn't know
this
what the hell he
Mexican
wanted.
joint, baby.
I was
No,
like,
it's
I
funny
ain't never
'cause-
been there, and I've been there.
Yeah. She was there before. No, but it's funny because I was trying to like to act not indecisive, and I was just like, you know,
Yeah,
I'll
you were
find-
taking for fucking ever, bro. I was like, come on, man, I'm
I
hungry.
know
Like,
because
let's
I
just
don't
eat.
because I'm over here looking for like chicken waffles and shit on fucking Hollywood Beach.
He was.
Everything was either Italian.
And we went to, like, 2
everything was Italian
restaurants.
or like seafood.
And we went to
Yeah.
like 2 restaurants where
Yeah.
they had some like not similar, but like we just went in there. And he was like, no, they don't got chicken and waffles.
It was like an
Let's
American
go.
place. All they had was like burgers and beef and shit. They didn't have
Yeah.
no chicken and waffles.
There was like a one seafood restaurant. I hate seafood.
So how was the Mexican
I don't either.
food? Was it worth it?
It was
It was
bomb,
lame.
yeah.
They had
Was
mimosas.
it real
at least.
authentic? As a Mexican, how would you rate it?
It was, I would say, well, I
On
had
a scale
nachos.
from Taco Bell to all the way to
I
Grandma
would say
made
it was like a 7 or 8.
So
it was
real
really
close
good.
to what Grandma made.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a question.
Abuelita.
So let's say that we're all robots, right? And let's say that we're all robots, and all of our programming was made in the year that we were made, right? Like, let's say, what year were you made? Like 1998, right?
96?
8. Oh, why did I say that?
8.
96.
Yeah.
Imagine like they
You're
put
90.
I thought you were born in 2003.
2003.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Imagine
I
like
forget.
they put like they put like video cassette tapes in your head, right?
Yeah.
So like that makes you like obsolete, kind of like in this year.
Yeah.
So
in a
like
way,
let's
yeah.
because like that's technology. But let's say that your technology of nowadays is like you're a human, but you're made of like Wi-Fi or whatever crazy
Okay.
shit. Like
So you're connected to the source.
no, it's like more advanced technology.
Yeah. So you could always just get an update as long as it's being updated.
Whoa.
I don't get what the question was.
He's saying, so what software are we running on? You're running on software.
No, the hardware, 'cause, like,
90
A VHS is the
96.
hardware.
I was
DVDs.
born 96.
Oh, you're talking about the tapes. You're right. Whatever.
This is a hypothetical if like we're like made of like machines and stuff. Like if we're
Yeah.
like robots.
You kind of look like a robot.
You know that we're the reproductive organs of robots.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We
That's
make
trippy.
Trippy Red.
That's fucking crazy. Why did you just say that?
Remember Trippy Red making ramen?
Huh?
Remember Trippy Red making ramen?
Yeah, he was just like, that's wild.
He's like, he's like,
Yeah,
she's like,
nah, I
she's
never
like,
tried that.
oh, that I see you looking at that. What is it that you this fascinates you so much? And he's
Bitch, I don't know.
like, he's like, that looks fucking disgusting.
Oh, what was it? The meat?
It
The
was
fucking
meat,
whatever
the
it was?
pork. And she's like so excited to like talk to him. Like, oh
Like,
yeah.
wow, you have finally said something. Well, this is some red meat here.
And it's disgusting.
That chick was overly excited
I know.
to make some shit with high ass Trippie Redd.
Cause bro, I don't understand those.
What isn't it? Whatever. Continue. Carry on.
I don't understand the craze of like having all these rappers just like do mundane shit, like making like their prison food and I mean, I get that one, but it's like remember the struggle meals?
Yeah.
Like, why do you need to know that from a rapper?
That's just society.
Yeah, right. That's kind of like building a stereotype for rappers. Like rappers gotta be fucking
from the struggle.
Yeah, eating struggle meals and shit, missing meals and shit.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucking like that's not helping shit progress in society. That's real fucking counterproductive.
But it's funny because they have like, because more people want to know 5 things that Lil Uzi can't live without than like anything else in the world. Because that shit has 16 million views, bro. Like 16 million people want to know 5 things Lil Uzi can't live without. Yeah.
What did he list?
I didn't watch it. Why would I watch that?
I'm gonna make sure I catch that just cause, just for the sake of knowing million. What the fuck
TED Talks
wants to know.
The highest TED Talk has like 5 million. 16 million people want to know 5 things that Lil Uzi wants. I mean, I get it.
I didn't hear about that until now that you just told me.
What?
5 things about Lil Uzi.
You're gonna watch it because you want to know.
No, I just didn't know that was even out, like a thing.
Yeah. They make videos about rappers all the time. Like, the baby reads to kids. The baby eats hot wings. The baby is the baby.
The baby has a baby. The baby holds the baby.
What's your favorite the baby range? Like, you know, like in his range, right? What do you think is his favorite like flow?
The same one he always fucking uses. I wasn't aware he had other ones.
I actually like the baby. His music is good.
I do too.
I like him too, I guess.
Because he's from Charlotte, North Carolina.
For real? Why is everyone from there?
Charlotte.
Everyone's like, oh, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina.
Really?
Where's all the Nebraska people? I've never met anyone from
For
Nebraska. Never.
Or Kansas.
Or Utah. They all just like...
The only bitch I know from Kansas is Dorothy. And the fucking scarecrow and the lion.
I know plenty of people from Texas.
Tin Man.
From
all my exes live in Texas.
Like your George Strait.
No, I wish. Because there's a lot of baddies in Texas for some reason.
Texas,
What's the saddest Drake song that you heard today?
I don't think I heard.
I don't really listen
caught
to
up
Drake
on my
like
Drake.
that.
You don't like Drake?
I do, but I don't really. It's not something like I am with The Weeknd. I'm not. It doesn't really interest me like.
What was the saddest Weeknd song you heard?
Huh?
What was the saddest Weeknd song that you've heard?
The saddest one, Acquainted.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like. I don't really care for that one.
That's sad. It's heartbreaking.
I think it's because I haven't listened.
I would hear that every time me and my ex got in an argument, and I would just like be in the car and I would just listen
and cry.
To it. Yeah.
You know, you know what's funny?
He didn't put the toilet seat down.
Asshole.
Hey Felix, have you ever?
He didn't unfollow that girl on Instagram.
Hey Mr. Nobody.
Why did he like her picture?
Hey, have you ever have you ever gone in the car and then your ex was playing a song that you guys like, so that like for the mood and then like talk to you with that song playing?
Make you feel like you miss him, like you want to miss him. What's the lamest and fucking dumbest thing a dude's ever done to like impress you or get your attention? If you caught some shit like that, if you peeped some shit like that.
The dumbest?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the one that I hate the most. Is whenever they're like to try to get your attention. Like, hey, mommy. I'll be like.
Well, what about for regular guys? Because it's like not every nigga does that.
You know what I do in that scenario? I never do the whole pss, 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 I just fucking like like I'll make a real loud noise so everybody got a fucking
you just tap them on the you just tap them on the ear and they go to the bathroom with you. You're gonna end up in jail for fucking whatever the fuck charge that is. No, that's what you do.
That's what I do.
Because you have the magic touch. You're just like, hey.
Oh,
and they just call you to the bathroom.
I can make that work sometimes, but not always. My go-to is just make a real loud noise so everybody looks, and then she's gonna be one of them, and then I'll just like be making eye contact,
you come here.
You could. You fucking blasted off for a minute there.
I feel like a snowman.
Do you want to
build like a snowman out of ice?
Young Jeezy over here.
Wait, what was the question? Because I want to answer it.
What did I ask you again? Oh yeah, what's the lamest whatever the fuck blah 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 that a guy did to get your attention or impress you / impress you?
The lamest thing a girl ever did to get my attention was
ignore you.
So that means that every girl is
no, that's actually that's valid because girls do ignore you to get your attention,
and that's super lame. Just like hit me up, like it was good.
Yeah, and girls like give you the silent treatment, and that just says a lot. Like that's some real loud shit. The silent treatment.
More of like because we see it as guys should be the ones confronting you. Guys should be the ones hitting you up first.
Yeah,
but they want to see you.
But then you'll be needy and you'll be.
No, it's not as neat as it being needy. It's just a lot of like. Okay,
take notes.
It
take
shows.
Notes. This nigga's like, hold on, initiate.
It's like it just kind of like shows you. You're interested in her.
Yeah, because I guess the man is supposed to be the pursuer according to our nature, I guess.
Yeah.
No, the women are supposed to be pursuing.
Once we know that we have your attention, then yeah, that can happen.
When I was in high school, I never talked to a single girl. Every girl came up to me that I've ever been with. I never that's why I never really developed game.
Yeah,
because girls would the girls would spit game at me, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I wouldn't know what they're doing.
It sounds like you're repeating some shit.
I feel like once you get a certain age, then everything starts hitting you. So like whenever you're in high school and stuff, girls are a lot more bold than they are once you
horny.
Graduate high school.
Don't leave that out.
And horny and nah.
Yeah, you know about that.
You know the fucking vibes.
You know the fucking vibes.
You know the fucking vibes.
And you know what I'm saying? Rather than now that you're older, everybody's more matured.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Are you horny right now? Because this is some like horny talk.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
This is mildly
I'm breaking it.
horny.
No, I'm saying once you're more matured, you. Oh my gosh, I lost what I was gonna say.
You are.
You're.
You're.
You know what's funny? Yo, you know. You know what's funny? You know, saying is like a cheat code to like being confident in a conversation, because you just be like and you're just like, oh, we're cool. You know?
I thought it meant you heard.
No.
Oh, that's yurt.
You heard
yurt? No, you gotta say yurt.
Like you're calling someone
yurt.
Because if I call like someone if I call Fido, I'm like, yo, I'm like, I have like a little tension in me because like I gotta think of what we're gonna talk about. But then like if I say yurt and he's like yurt, it's just like I don't know. It's just like shit just flows better.
All right, we just fucking jump in the convo.
Yeah,
we only gotta like do the. We don't gotta put the building blocks for a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Yo,
just jump right in.
Speaking of, so you know, I've always wondered this, you know, there's like text frames, right? Like text where it's like everyone texts the same, like, hey,
what's up?
Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
What you doing? How was your day?
Yeah, like,
I don't do that.
How do you feel about like guys doing that as opposed to like saying like something like more fun? Because it's like because that's how like everyone talks to everyone.
You low key want some personal
you gotta
for your
put,
personal
like,
life.
Just throw some other things.
Like, how should I hit up this girl? Just say it like that, bro.
No.
Ask.
That's how I honestly.
Let's be real.
No, because I honestly want to know. Because I honestly want to talk about that. Because like,
give me a moment.
Okay, I would say. Wait, okay. What's the question again?
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Because he keeps attacking.
No, you were saying something about
he keeps
like
attacking me before I asked the question. No, I think it was because when you like when you text someone and like hey, and then like hey, and you're like, how are you?
So put a little bit more like personality into it.
I'm not saying asking for advice. I'm saying like
not you, but I'm saying like in general.
What I'm asking is like how like what do you like think of that like dynamic where you have to like say those things to people? Like do you feel like those things are necessary? But like it's not like if you're trying to like being.
I mean, it's not. But if you want to just talk and ask me how my day was, how I'm doing, then okay, cool.
But it never gets like boring. Like it's the same.
I mean, unless if you're boring after the how are you doing, and then you're like, okay, cool, or like, so no, like put some
like some pizzazz.
Yeah, on it. Like so. I don't know. I'm not dating right now, so I can't tell you how it feels.
No, because conversations are always like weird, like on text, because you can just like say something and
It's
like,
better more. It's more better in person. That's why I like talking on the phone too, because you can hear the tone and everything, instead of trying to figure it out through text.
Yeah, like
Because if you don't know the person at first, and you're trying to like find out who they are through a text, it's like it's kind of hard because you don't really know how they are.
I feel like for guys it's harder because guys don't get offended by things that girls say the way that girls get offended by things guys say.
But then a girl might say something in a joking manner, and guys will take it offensively, as in, oh, she's rude, or oh, like what the fuck.
But that's not like, because a lot of times I might like not stop a guy.
You what? That might not stop a guy?
Yeah. Like just being rude. Like he'll probably still try to get at you. Like,
okay, well
even
then if
though
that
you're
happens,
rude.
then that happens. But coming from like some other people, I guess, other people's perspectives, and you get a different answer.
You gotta press a button.
Which one?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to know more.
So how was your day? You already told me. But it's tell
Chilling.
everybody.
I slept all day. Not really, but I watched movies and stayed in bed because I was kind of hungover from last night.
Where's the pizzazz?
What?
You just add some pizzazz to it.
With some pizzazz. What? Am I supposed to press that?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Do you have any topics?
Not really. I'm actually really tired.
Is that a topic?
Yeah.
What's the best way to get like the best sleep?
The best sleep is put rain on YouTube, or waterfall music, or rain music. Put it on high.
Didn't we ask this yesterday?
Yeah, I
feel
think
like- I
so.
feel like
I
I'm
think we were
having
on
deja
this
vu.
topic yesterday too.
I feel like I'm having deja vu right now.
No, but that's like the best sleep for me. And I've actually went camping in North Carolina where I was in a tent with my sister. We actually hotboxed it, and it ended up raining and storming that night. And we were right under the trees, so it was like you could hear all the rain just hitting our tent, and it was like a live
Bro.
performance of what I research every night on YouTube.
So that just like knocked you out?
It knocked me the fuck out, like off my feet,
Like a light.
like a light.
Like a light.
It did.
I feel like the best way to sleep is to like just breathe. Because when I just like I breathe for like
I feel like we kind of have to do that.
no, but like yeah, breathe for like 4 minutes. No, like 4 seconds. Let's take like a big deep inhale, and then just like let just let it
and then
out.
just
I also do yoga. I'm not like my own version of yoga. Like I just like do a lot of stretches. And I stretch.
I've always wanted to take a yoga class.
Would you say hot yoga?
Yeah,
With burning coals.
I would.
I remember one
I
time.
want to try the succular things, like the ones that like suck your back.
The suction cups.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
saw.
that's pretty
Oh,
cool.
this girl I know just did that.
Yeah.
Did it work?
I don't know. I've never done that.
You start like
Oh, I thought you did that.
No,
you
I
start
want
low
to.
key draining your own blood. It starts
In your
pulling
blood,
out the
it
blood
comes
from your
out.
pores.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
but it's like a muscle relaxer kind of thing, like, right?
I would like to try acupuncture. I
What's
think it's where they poke the needles in you in different pressure
that?
points.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
You think that's like that works?
I think so. Because pressure points work. So why not poking a needle through a pressure point?
You tried doing it on yours, like finding your pressure points.
I know this is one of our
I
pressure
know.
points.
Yeah, right between your thumb and your
Yeah,
phalanges.
right. Like has anybody ever like came up to you and did it like really hard?
Yeah, that shit
No.
hurts.
Yo,
Right here?
They used to do that to me in high school.
What about the one in your neck? Like, I don't know if that's a
Right
pressure
here,
point or that's
where
just
you
a
just
soft
like push
spot.
it down? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know one right here.
That's like the sleeper one, right? The sleeper touch. It's like right here.
Yeah.
You know what's the
You
worst?
can knock them out.
You know what's the worst? When you like wake up in the morning and you have like a big ass cramp in your toe and you're just like it's just like all curled up, and then it goes to like your calf and you're like. Ugh.
I like cracking my toes
never,
and fingers.
I've never
like
had
that?
a cramp on my leg.
That's crazy because
I've only had one on my foot, and I've never had one on my arm.
Yeah, me too. Same here. But
Like-
that shit on the foot, that shit. Oh lord.
Yeah,
the
like
worst.
my
It's
toe.
worst.
Yeah.
you can't move it. You
I
have
feel
to,
like chopping my foot off.
the way that you naturally know to move it. You can't move it like that. You just need to drink water and get rid of it.
Yeah, and eat
You
a
know,
banana.
pickle juice.
Supposedly.
Pickle juice helps too.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you drink pickle juice.
I like pickles. Y'all seen that meme?
I
Like,
love
who the
pickles.
fuck eats pickles? Like, let me go eat a pickle.
I do with some Doritos.
Nah, yeah, I eat pickles.
hot
I like them
Cheetos.
in my sandwiches, like a nice,
don't like
crispy,
pickles.
crunchy,
It
crispity,
depends.
crunchity,
I only like gourmet pickles from like high end
fancy
restaurants.
ones.
With like, cause like they make those burgers. They have like those fancy pickles.
Like with ridges on them, or you like smooth
Yeah.
pickles.
Like yeah, like with
Oh.
like actual
Like
cucumbers.
dills. You like
that are
dills.
like
I like
Is it?
kosher and dill
Yeah,
pickles.
dills are the ones I think. Oh
No,
no,
dills
All
don't have the
bumps on
riggedy.
it. Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
they have bumps, yeah, but it's not like the riggedy inside.
what was like the
Riggedy.
what was like the
Riggedy.
what was like the fanciest restaurants you guys went to? What everyone's
The
been to.
River Yacht Club is pretty fancy. Prime 112 is up there.
Ooh, the Angus Barn
Been
in North
there.
Carolina.
What makes them?
They're known for their steaks.
I don't know what makes them because it just feels like a regular restaurant when you're there, but they're 5-star restaurants and shit. So
Everything's expensive.
Yeah.
yeah, more or less. Yeah, like the tabs at both those like well exceeded like 170ish and shit.
Wow.
Yup, that's for like 2 people. Like around, it's those fucking like $200 dates that everyone fucking raves about and makes memes about.
Oh,
That's literally how much I paid, and a little bit more than that too. But in those places, the Rusty Pelican is nice too. The view is beautiful.
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
It's
I was
real
supposed-
nice.
I've
That's
been
another. It's expensive.
Really?
It's like $60 for soup, right? Something like that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked on there
What are they known for? Like their seafood?
for like the brunches and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, just like little.
See, we should have brunch there.
I'll be lit for that
Rusty
view.
Pelican?
Rusty Pelican.
Yeah.
I'll go there. I love that spot. It's
I've
it's
never been.
But someone will get mad at me though because they're like,
yeah, and mind you, like these places are valet only, so I guess that just adds to the whole fancy experience.
nah, because
like,
she always wanted to go with me and I never took
who's
her.
she?
Oh, my ex.
Oh yeah, why don't you take her?
I don't know.
Wait, to which one?
Oh.
To which one? The Rusty Pelican
Yeah,
or
to Rusty Pelican.
What about Prime 112? You guys been there?
No,
It's
I've
on
heard
the,
of that.
It's on the beach. Yeah, it's real big. A lot of like famous people go there and shit.
Prime 112.
Like when the NFL was here last Super Bowl.
They all came.
Yeah, the players, I forgot for which team, but they went to Prime 112 and they had a pre-dinner before the game.
I like Texas de Brazil.
I've never had
Never
that.
been.
That's in Dadeland, right?
Yeah, they have one there.
I've always
place
I
is
want to
really
eat
good.
there.
Never been.
You've never been? Here, let's all go.
Been a cheesecake. I like to
Go
go
right now.
there.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
their
down to go.
breadsticks.
Cheesecake Factory.
What'd
No,
you
I'm
order
sorry,
there?
not breadsticks. I'm thinking Olive Garden. I'm talking about the bread at Cheesecake is good. The brown one, the dark one.
What about
Oh,
the bread
yeah.
at Texas Roadhouse?
Oof, the rolls. Oh my,
Maker.
they're so good.
The only
They're
bread-
so buttery
The only bread I like is the one that I get paid.
in my wallet.
I'm just kidding. I like the Red Lobster biscuits. Those are good.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I like Popeye biscuits.
No, those
Not
are
really.
those
I
will kill
really
you.
like KFC biscuits. Fuck Popeye's biscuits. Fuck
Those-
Popeyes.
I like their chicken. I wish they had a Bojangles here.
What is that?
It's like
Never
a
been there.
No, the
fried chicken
That's some
place.
country
the best
shit.
one is Jack in the Box.
Bojangles.
Ooh,
Jack in the Box is fire.
It's
that's
alright.
in Texas. They don't have that here, do they?
Nah.
We had it in LA.
Yeah.
They have it in Texas.
Oh, yeah. They got Bojangles in Texas. And what the fuck is Zaxby's?
No, they don't have Bojangles in
I'm
Texas.
sure you know what the fuck
Zaxby's?
that is.
Isn't that like
Oh
chicken?
my
All we
gosh,
got is
yes.
Waffle House, and that's real.
Wow.
And we only have one over
No, we
here.
have two.
We have two. Where's
in
the other
the
one?
Keys.
In the Keys, and then right there, close borderline Keys. It's crazy.
Wait, that's like
That's down there, way down there.
But y'all don't. That you only have 2 in Florida.
Yo, what's the scariest thing
Type
you've ever?
shit,
Like,
yeah.
What's the scariest thing in Florida? Like,
I mean,
in our area.
nah, I think there's some more in North Florida, but who the fuck? No, North
Have you
Florida is
ever
like
had
a foreign
Whataburger?
country to me.
No.
Whataburger.
Never.
Bruh,
Whataburger.
y'all
Why'd
are
you want water in your
missing
burger?
out.
Y'all had good. Y'all had good burger before.
It's not what.
Welcome to Good Burger. Home
It's
with
not
the good
water
burger.
burger. It's what a burger.
What a
What a
burger.
burger want?
What a
from nigga.
burger.
What a burger
What a
want from a
burger.
nigga.
What a burger. Hey, do you want
What
a
a-
burger?
like,
what a burger.
What a burger.
What a burger.
What a burger. What that? What that is.
What that is.
Hey, so remember I was like,
Uh,
we should be 3 Dominicano boys. And the gal.
Yeah. And a muchacha.
Muchacha.
In the muchacha.
Muchacha. Oh, you guys like Muya? Have you had that?
Muya
yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
Boigas. I like boigas
I've
in
never had
general.
You like Bob's Boigas?
Yeah.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
the
dude.
what's the funniest thing from Bob's Burgers that you've seen?
I don't
Tina
really fuck with that
twerking.
show. That show.
I have
like
that on my leg.
Hey, he got her twerking tatted on him.
Yeah, tattooed.
She's a little thought. Tina's a thought,
Like,
isn't
My favorite thing is when Louis says, "Oh, that girl's so boring. If she was a book, she'd be 2 books."
she? Books are fun.
I read every day, but not it.
I had it in my books.
I said I had it in my books.
You read every day. What's a good read? If you could recommend one book, what would you recommend?
Why are women crazy?
That's a book.
Yeah,
Who's the author?
me.
Call.
I'm gonna write all the times I've been like, told, busy. I was trying to think of something funny, but it's not
Woe
that
is
good.
me.
No, but I'm coming up with a book soon though. Like I'm writing it. Writing books is hard. Have you guys ever tried writing a book?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean what?
Why? Why are you writing a book?
Why was I writing a book?
Yeah.
Because I like writing.
You like reading?
I like reading. I love reading.
Yo, we should have a segment. It's like Theo's philosophy. Theo's philosophy.
Feel.
Theo's
Theo.
philosophy.
Yeah. So spit us some of your philosophy.
I'm very philosophical.
Go say one of your philosophies.
Well, give me like
Earth.
give me a
Let's say the land, the sky, the peace, the winds, the fries.
Fries. Are you hungry?
I'm a little bit. Yo, what else is 24 hours?
I'm a little bit.
Yo, let's go to Waffle House. Yo, listen. Yo, after
I'm
we
a
do
little
these-
bit.
Yo, after we do these, let's just go to like
Give
a
a
far
little
restaurant that's
bit.
24 hours.
Give a little bit.
Just because.
Yeah.
Y'all down? Y'all with it?
Say that again.
After we do these, let's just go to like a far ass restaurant that's 24 hours.
Are you aware?
Let's catch a flight
A
and
flight.
have some breakfast
In
and
North
fucking
Carolina.
just come back. Boom, a fucking 5-hour trip, flight there, flight back, boom, boom.
The cheaper
You know,
ticket because
one
of
day
coronavirus.
I was craving these fucking White Castle burgers so much because you could buy them in the freezer section at a supermarket.
At Walgreens.
But I wanted like the real deal, like fresh and fresh out the fucking. You get
I've
me?
never even had them.
So I literally went on. I started looking at flights to the nearest one, and I think it was like in Tennessee or something. And I was really like down to catch a flight, go to White Castle, go back on the airplane, and come back. But the
You was
trip, the
craving
trip,
them
yeah,
White Castle.
with the
burgers.
round trip plus the burgers, it probably would have been like a $300 like fucking.
You're gonna pay
venture.
$300 for.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, I didn't, but it would have been worth it, like for the experience of literally taking a flight just to eat a burger, boyga.
That's wild. It's funny because you'll fly. It's funny because you'll take a flight to get burgers, and I have rappers that are like, "Yo, come to New Orleans for a day." I'm like, should I book a flight to do an interview with some big rappers
For a burger, I will.
Yeah, for a burger. I'll probably you've inspired me to go to New Orleans for one day to do an interview.
Do it.
I don't even want to do interviews unless they're like this, like in a professional studio environment, because I'm done with all that like bone
On
stuff.
the road shit.
Yeah,
You don't like the on the road shit.
not just like the unprofessional stuff.
Yeah. Well, then be professional.
How long have we been recording?
A good while.
Can you open it so we can see how long we've been recording?
No, I'm just navigating for no reason. There you go. Doesn't give you a timestamp, my dude.
What's the bar? 11,000.
The measures on fucking 2,800.
How many?
How many minutes is
He's
that?
trying to think so hard.
No, I'm just like having.
It's
I'm just
been
like,
about 58 minutes.
I'm just being
an
over
hour.
flooded with memories of like yesterday. Wow. You out of town, baby.
Bruh.
Wait, let me check on the computer. Whoa.
Whoa. Watch out.
So yeah, so you guys could just
You guys have any more?
submit.
You guys have any more topics? Cause I'm kind of hungry.
Nah, just mention one last thing for the peoples that they could submit like questions, and we'll answer them here. Like any advice you want, we'll give you our peace of mind. And or we're gonna be asking you guys questions and you submit your answers, and then we'll read you guys' answers with your name, low key, pretty much giving you a shout out, and then reading out your answer. So just send in your.
You out of time, baby.
So let's close it with a question for the people.
Wait, don't forget to mention your tattoo.
What tattoo?
If they guess
Oh
what leg
yeah,
it's
so if you
on.
guys guess where I have the Pink
forgot
Panther
about that.
tatted,
Yeah,
then
see?
you guys get free promo. So submit your answers.
Where is Felix's panther tattoo located?
So yeah, so that's the question we're leaving you guys with, and it's also a raffle of some sorts.
There's also a question for girls. What you call?
Yeah, so any ladies
Will
out
you be
there,
my Valentine?
submit your answers to the question if you guys would date this handsome young man. Over here. You out of time.
You out of time, baby. Yo, we should use that for the ending of it. You out of time, baby. 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 You out of time, baby.